Executive Function Performance Test, EFPT. The Executive Function Performance Test was developed to provide a performance-based standardized assessment of cognitive function. EFPT serves three purposes: to determine which executive functions are impaired, to determine an individual's capacity for independent functioning, and to determine the amount of assistance necessary for task completion. The EFPT is used with adults with cognitive deficits. It takes approximately 30 minutes to administer, it's a standardized assessment, and it uses performance-based goal-directed activities. The tasks involved in the EFPT assessment include making oatmeal, making a phone call, managing medication, and paying bills. EFPT uses a queuing system that is standardized and related to the degrees of cognitive impairment. Scoring is rated on a 0 to 5 scale. 0 equals independent, 1 equals verbal guidance, 2 equals gestural guidance, 3 equals verbal direct instruction, 4 equals physical assistance, and 5 equals do for participant.
Hi Chase, I'm Chelsea. I'm going to be your occupational therapist today. So today I'm going to be using the Executive Function Performance Test to assess your cognitive functioning. I'm going to have you perform 4 functional tasks. Do you have any questions before we begin?
Nope.
Okay. So today I'll be asking you to make some oatmeal, use the telephone, take some fake medication, and pay some fake bills. You may not be doing these tasks at home, but they have been selected for this task as representing those most daily tasks. If you need help at any point, let me know. This is an assessment and I will respond to questions that you ask me, but you'll not have a conversation during this test. I wanted to let you know so that you don't think I'm not friendly. All the things you need to do in this task are here in this box. I want to know a few things about you before I begin the testing, so I'm going to ask you a few questions. Please answer them as best you can. This card should guide your responses. Okay. Do you cook?
Yes.
Okay. Do you use the stove to cook meals?
Yes.
Have you recently made oatmeal on the stove?
No.
Okay. Will you be able to make oatmeal 0 by yourself, 1 with verbal guidance, 2 with physical assistance, or 3 I will not be able to do this task?
0 by myself.
Okay. Do you use the phone on a regular basis?
Yes.
How many times a week do you use the phone?
Yeah, more times than I can count.
Okay. What is the phone number you call an emergency?
911.
Okay. Would you be able to make a phone call 0 by yourself, 1 with verbal guidance, 2 with physical assistance, or 3 I will not be able to do this task?
By myself. 0.
Do you take medication?
Yes.
Can you tell me where you keep your medication?
Yes.
Where is that?
The cabinet.
Okay. When do you take your medicine? In the morning, the afternoon, the evening, before bed, or more than once a day?
More than once a day.
Okay. Will you be able to take your medicine 0 by yourself, 1 with verbal guidance, 2 with physical assistance, or 3 I will not be able to do this task?
By myself. 0.
Do you pay your bills?
Nope.
Okay. Does someone help you with your bills?
Yes.
Have you ever used a checkbook?
Yes.
Do you know how to use a checkbook?
No.
Okay. Will you be able to pay your bills 0 by yourself, 1 with verbal guidance, 2 with physical assistance, or 3 I will not be able to do this task?
Probably with verbal guidance.
Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. The task I'm about to have you do may involve some movements that may be difficult for you. Please ask me if you need help.
Okay.
For the first task of the assessment, I want you to make oatmeal. The instructions are on the oatmeal box, and here is an enlarged instructions if you need them. Please read the directions to me so that I know you understand what it is that you are to do.
Boil water or milk and salt. Stir in oats. Cook about 1 minute over medium heat and stir occasionally.
Okay? Follow these directions, and when you're done, put the oatmeal in a bowl. The items you need are in the box.
All right. I think it stopped.
Is it like done?
Mm-hmm. Sour.
Good job. Okay, so for the second task, I want you to look up a local grocery store in the phone book. Telephone them and ask them if they deliver groceries. Let me know what you find out. The items you need are in the box. Put the phone on speakerphone so that I can hear them, hear that the number has been dialed, and hear if you need me to cue them. Okay?
All right. Hello. I just have a question for you real quick. I was wondering if y'all delivered any groceries by any chance.
Let me direct you to my service manager and he will know, okay?
Alright.
Thank you for calling HEB. This is Jacob speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, I just have a question for you really quick. I was wondering if y'all delivered any groceries in the...
We did not.
Alright. Sounds good.
Huh?
Thank you.
Okay, great job. Okay, so for the next task, I need you to pretend that you have a prescription in the box. Find your prescription and do what the instructions tell you to do. The pills in the bottle are safe. They are sugar-free candy.
Alright.
What time of day are you supposed to take this medicine?
At bedtime.
Okay. And are you supposed to take anything with this medicine?
With food. With food.
Okay, and what do you need to be careful of when you take this medicine?
Taking too much.
Okay, all right, good job. Okay, for the last test of the assessment, I want you to take what you need to pay the bills out of this bag that's in the box. Fill all the bills, open the bills, pay them, and balance the account. These are fake bills and this is not your account, but I need you to pretend that these are your bills in your account as it is part of the assessment. Okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just did it again.
Okay, looks good. Good job.
Chase scored a 0, which is independent in all functional tasks of the assessment. He did not show any deficits in initiation, organization, sequencing, judgment and safety, or completion. Although he made a slight error in the paying bills task, he was able to self-correct without any verbal guidance.
Okay, Chase, so based on this evaluation, you do not seem to have any difficulty completing these functional tasks, and I feel that you will be safe upon discharge. Therefore, I will not be referring you for further occupational therapy services. Do you have any questions for me?
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
All right, have a nice day.
You too.
The Executive Function Performance Test has high inter-rater reliability and good internal consistency. To further improve the reliability, the number of tasks should be increased. Another way to improve reliability would be to require a training course for the assessment administrators. And lastly, more than one therapist should evaluate the client. Construct validity has been established with people with strokes, schizophrenia, and multiple sclerosis. Further research needs to be conducted in order to generalize to a wider range of diagnoses. The task and format of the assessment should be updated to increase validity, and the client should be able to choose his or her own way of completing the task. For example, cooking oatmeal in the microwave versus on the stovetop, and looking up the number for a grocery store on the computer rather than in a phone book.